Suitcases. All right, welcome back everyone. We're on a mission. What that mission is, I don't know. We're on a mission. It is trash picking day. This house is sold. I'm looking for a suitcase that has 4 wheels. None of this 2-wheel junk. This one might actually have it. Plastic. This one might have it. Does this one have it? No, that's 2 wheels. This got 4 wheels. It's probably just dirty from snow. Let's see how it rolls. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Cool. Should probably open it up, make sure it's not something hiding in it. Feels very light. Alright, well, that's a good start. I needed a larger suitcase that had 4 wheels. And guess who found one? This guy. Now if I put it like that, it's gonna fall over. Let's do a little housekeeping while we're here. Perfect. I have like pizza boxes and other stuff over there. I don't need that, but that house sold, so might be throwing out more stuff. Anyway, welcome back for another adventure here on a cold day. I got the defrosters going, so it keeps my gloves warm. We're neutral. We don't want to do that. It's 21 degrees. When I was driving over, it was 17, so I guess we're warming it up as we get into town. Let's find some treasure. Trash picking taco stacks. Let's do it again. Let's find some things. Let's do it. We are still on a mission. Oh, we're still on a mission to find other things besides a suitcase with 4 wheels. I know my mom requested me to grab her one, and she was like, if you ever find one with 4 wheels, it has to have 4 wheels. And the reason why I say this 4-wheel thing is if you're someone like myself who doesn't do a lot of traveling, you might not know the new trend with suitcases, probably been like 20 years, is the 4-wheel thing. It makes rolling them around a lot easier. You're not constantly like kicking the back of your leg. And you can kind of push it rather than pull it. So if you get tired, your arm gets tired of pulling a suitcase, you kind of just like push it along. Although this isn't at the curb, I'm going to say it's probably trash, right? Can we make that fair assumption that this is probably all trash? The reason why I mention that is because there's a bed rail over here I want to grab. The elusive bed rails. They find their way. I think if you could ever find a mattress at the curb, I think you have to go with the assumption that if it's close to the curb, it's probably garbage. Oh, might have something up here. Maybe. No, that's got a lot of wood. It's got a lot of wood on it and stuff. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was marble or wood. It's pretty heavy when I try moving it there. We, however, might have a chair a little bit farther down the road. Stop and get that one. Chairs never seem to go out of placement, out of style. Didn't mean to smack that. Is that a panini press? What the heck is that? What is it? Oh no, it's the top to whatever that is. Alright. It's quite frigid. I'm in 2 sweatshirts, so don't be confused and be like, oh, you're only wearing a sweatshirt? Then no, I got 2 layers on. But I think it's one of those days where there's moisture in the air, and it's like, probably feels 10 degrees colder than what it is, because it's a little brick outside, as they used to say back in the day. I haven't been documenting all the Christmas trees, but that is probably probably about the 10th I found this morning so far. Bunch of other garbage. Yeah, probably about 10. So I think this week is definitely going to be, well, this week's over. But I think I guess next week, as well as today and I guess the next episode, we'll find the most Christmas trees. Then after that, we'll see them all the way up until March. Alright. I said this year we're going to do it. I don't know if we're going to really do it, but I said we're going to do it. Alright, and that is, when I try to rescue every television we see. There's no TVs over here. There was this chair and some other stuff. I think I see a TV across the street, but I see a vacuum cleaner and what might be a heater. There's the TV. There's the vacuum cleaner. Right as the cop drives by. It's actually the town. So let's go rescue this TV. So anyway, this is the town that someone actually went up to the police department and filed a report against me. This I think was last year because I parked in front of a house. I waited until someone left their driveway or whatever it was. But I got tipped off from a guy at the scrapyard that happened. And the police was like, yeah, no, the guy's just literally just driving around picking up scrap. They said I was a suspicious vehicle. So I appreciate the guy at the scrapyard letting me know. But yeah, the cops know who I am apparently. So guess it is what it is. But once again, didn't park in the middle of the road, pulled off to a parking spot. Playing the long game, boys and girls, playing the long game. Right, this guy. Who's this? Coco Melon? Not up to date with my cartoons. I think it's Coco Melon, right? I might be wrong. I might be right. I don't know because I'm talking to myself right now. It's the best thing about this. I'm always right according to myself because no one has to argue with me until like 24 hours now when this video gets posted. I'm pretty sure it's Coco Melon. But what it matter anyway, it's getting scrapped. Turned into something new. Probably the same thing. Maybe. Or razor blades. Or chain link fence. Or the pole for the street sign. So many Christmas trees. So many Christmas trees. In fact, what did everyone pay for their Christmas tree this year if you went out and bought a real one? I know the price fluctuates from town to town, state to state. Some people might have their own. I might have to take a left turn here and figure this one out by myself. Great. Oh, no, we cut across here. See, it all works. The price of our Christmas tree this year was $68. I don't remember if there was sales tax. All right, well, it wouldn't be Christmas without this. Right? Wouldn't be Christmas without this. There's so many of those at home now. I don't know how Christmas kind of goes. It's kind of just been a thing for the last week. It's not even Christmas anymore. It's more just, I'm assuming they got them for Christmas. You can also, if you don't want a real Christmas tree, you can rent a storage unit and put your fake Christmas tree in. That only costs you like 50 bucks. You could put that in the storage unit and then pay $70 a month for that. So if you don't want to spend 70 or 80 bucks on a Christmas tree every year, buy it one time and then pay 12 months of storage for like close to $1,000 a year. I don't know if that really makes a lot more sense. I don't think it does. But to some people, it does make sense. Trust me, I know. I find so many fake Christmas trees in those storage units. Those kids' toys. It's amazing what people store. It's more, I think, people have sentimental value. There you go. Get yourself a basketball hoop. I assume that's garbage. I don't know why they don't put this stuff closer to the curb, but I'm not the one to decide where you put your garbage. I'm one to take it, though. I like how they put a sign on it says it does not work. I appreciate that. Not on this, on something. I don't know if it's a dehumidifier. I'd also like to say, I didn't mention it in a video. Oh, they're looking at me. I didn't mention it in a video, but thank you guys and girls. We just hit 7 years on the channel of 6 videos a week without skipping one day, without skipping 1 week. So super impressed by that. It's a great streak. We pushed it another year. I highly recommend, if you're a content creator, don't attempt it, but if you want to, go ahead. But truly amazing to get to 7 years, 7 straight years, that is. Takes a lot of time to kind of do all this and all this kind of fun stuff, but yeah, I appreciate you guys and girls tuning in every day. If you guys have tuned in every day over that streak, over that stretch. I don't know what this year has in store, but I've been saying that also for probably the last 4 years as we keep adding another year onto it. But to sit here and kind of continue to film and edit, and you guys still want to watch me and enjoy tagging along with my adventures, I truly appreciate it. And over the past couple weeks, it's been kind of tough mentally to kind of keep up with everything, especially after my SD card episode from about a month ago. But still managed to knock it out. I'm very proud of that, very happy of it, and I'd like to say thanks for tagging along, because if you guys wouldn't have been tagging along for all these years and still watch the videos, I don't know if I'd still want to do this. I just want to say I appreciate all the support over the many years. These people have their houses all done up for the holiday season. It's pretty nice. Did a great job. Did a really great job there. Looks really nice. I just take your mini fridge. Hope you don't mind. Should have opened it to make sure there's no cheeseburgers or anything else in there. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I took off the last one. I know I talked about it. I don't remember if I did. Took off the last seal unit. That's a small guy. I don't know if it's really worth it. Do all that for that little small thing. Probably doesn't weigh much. A couple pounds. The amount of effort and work that goes into it doesn't change based off of the weight of the sealed unit. It's the same amount of work, so it's one of those things in life where you spend 5 minutes to do something. Well, is that 5 minutes pay more, you know, because it's such and such, or whatever it might be? But it still takes 5 minutes to do it. The same exact task. Right? You get me, you get me. Alrighty, well, about wraps it up here. Trash day, another trash day. Actually, it's one of the sweatshirts I got in that storage unit. Kind of nice. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. The hood on it's one of those small hoods. So like you put it up like this, it doesn't really want to go over your head. Yeah, I don't know. Not a huge fan of those kind of sweatshirts. Not comfortable. It's warm, just not comfortable. At least when you put up the hood. Long story short, we found some trash. Well, we found some scrap, some things we can sell, some things we can repurpose. Long time ago, my good friend Larry, I was at an auction and I bought a bunch of stuff. My good friend Larry wanted to buy this off me, and I was like, why do you want that? And he's like, those things are really hot right now. This is like 8 years ago. Yeah, you probably don't remember the auction, but I remember filming at the auction because I remember I just started doing YouTube. The auctioneer, he made lots up, and every auction's kind of different. He made lots up, like 4 or 5 boxes, and you buy it a lot. You don't buy individual boxes. So this thing had a bunch of cows in it, like cow figurines, cow statues, and for whatever reason it had this board on it. I think it was also slate. This one's slate, and he wanted that, and I wanted the cows because I was, you know, just the flea market guy selling stuff for $1. And there was, you know, 60 or 70 items there. I was like, man, I can make like probably 40 or 50 bucks here. So ever since that, whenever I see these slate boards, I think they're what, baker's tray, or I know what they're for, but you know, like some people even repurposed them and used them for weddings and whatever. But the slate ones are what people really want, not the wood ones. Which the wood ones they sell, but the slate ones are more decorative or primitive like. Anyway, it's cold out here. I got myself a suitcase as well, a nice larger suitcase. It was a great one. Thanks for tagging along. Let's make this a great year. See what happens. We're already a couple days in. New Year's just passed, and stay tuned for next treasure hunt with Taco Stack. Should be a fun one. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Stay tuned for next one. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.